Hi, this is Vince. This is a video about Donald Trump, right? Making a video about Donald Trump. Didn't plan to do this, but you know what? He's worth talking about. Because today is the day that he apparently met the North Korean leader, Kim Jong-un. And there's a lot of people in the media, especially the mainstream media like CNN, MSNBC, BBC, Sky News, that are really giving a dark spin to this summit, this meeting. Now, why are they doing that? Well, the reason they're doing that is because they want the viewers, you, to think that Donald Trump is making America weaker by meeting with the leader of North Korea, that he's making concessions that are geopolitically bad for America's influence in Asia, and that he maybe has ulterior reasons for the summit, that he perhaps is strategically, well, ideologically more aligned with the rogue states of Russia and North Korea as opposed to Western liberal democracies, right? Now, I don't care if it is really, because Western liberal democracies have been usurped and are controlled nowadays by cultural Marxist feminists. If you watch CNN, if you watch MSNBC, Sky News, whatever, most mainstream media is full of just really indoctrinated left-wing cucks. And they are cucks. I mean, there was a recent report by CNN that, well, I don't know if it's a report, they're not really reporting much, you know, there's an article, and they were trying to convince the readers and the viewers that cuckolding is a good thing, that it's somehow beneficial to relationships, and that's fucking just madness, right? I think we all know that. If you're a sort of emasculated individual man and you don't really demand or want respect from your woman, and you don't mind her screwing other guys because, well, you might get some kind of, you know, submissive, masochistic gratification from the humiliation of that, then that's fucking your thing. But it's absurd to maintain it's good for long-term relationships. So they really are cocks, right? These guys promote cuckoldry, they promote that shit, right? And they're really coming down hard on this Trump-Kim summit, because they know the midterms very soon. I think it's November, and the economy is doing pretty well in America right now, a lot better than most of them expected. And if the Republicans and Trump goes into the midterms with a record of a growing, booming economy, millions of more people employed, GDP growth at over 3%, record stock market highs, and excellent new trade deals, and on the international scene, he's had the success of achieving peace between America and North Korea, and as a result of that, South Korea, and the denuclearisation of the Korean Peninsula, then hell, that's a pretty decent record. He's achieved a lot of other stuff, but more importantly, he's showed that he's a man of his word Now, most politicians, when they're campaigning to be president, well, they make a lot of promises, but they never fulfil them. Well, almost every single thing he campaigned on, his entire platform, the totality of it, has been achieved, fulfilled. The only thing I can think of that hasn't been accomplished yet is a wall, and we all know why that is. That's because the Senate is stopping that. He isn't getting the funding. But whether it's relocating the US Embassy in Israel from Tel Aviv to Jerusalem, tearing up the Iran deal, the getting rid of the Trans-Pacific trade deal, the Paris Climate Accords, on every issue he campaigned on, he's fulfilled. And we all know, right, that the main thing that people care about when it comes to elections is how much money they've really got in their pocket, their quality of life. Therefore, it really comes down to how well the economy's doing. And the economy is doing fairly well, the best it's been doing in probably 20 years. So we really want to put a dark spin on this, and that's just like a revealing insight into the minds of these really negative people that want their viewers to be in a state of stress. Now, there's many different kinds of stress. Stress can be a positive thing. You get such a thing as eustress, that is when your body physiologically feels that it has to act on stimuli because of adrenaline, because of pressure, social pressures, mental pressures, whatever kind of pressures. And it can be a positive thing. It can motivate people to better themselves, to find new jobs, to just feel really good. It can motivate you to do many things, to pursue relationships, like, perfect example of eustress is that when you're with a woman and you think she's really hot and you're in a way a little stressed out, but you are not stressed out in a bad way. That's eustress, and that can motivate you to fuck her, essentially. You're like, right, I'm sitting with this chick, she's smoking hot, I'm feeling it, right, and you act on it, and it happens. It's kind of like a fight or flight, right? But the reward is just excellent, physically, mentally, in every sense, excellent. And that's what you want. So they want us to be in the mainstream media, the leftists, to be in a docile, negative state. This negative state is a condition that affects us physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and all pain essentially is mental pain, and once it crosses a threshold it becomes mental illness. So everyone is all mentally ill, and we see this in the Western world, especially the Western world, that I think you could make a case on it, right, using the scientific method. You could set up experiments or samples of people, of populations, and determine the scale of mental health disorders. And I'm very confident that the concentration and number of mentally ill people in Western Europe and Northern America is higher than anybody else in the world. And etymologically, right, we study this and we know it's true. So what's the cause? And I'm telling you, because as society, it's the world that we are born into. Whether you think you're born like a blank slate, tabula rasa, and you are created as a result of the environment, of your family, of your peer group, you get me? Then it must be these institutions, these people that are dragging all of us down, who are responsible for our conditions. And that's why when anything really positive happens to us on an individual level, that really makes us empowered, stronger, assertive, they will try and talk us down. That's why when Donald Trump has his successes, they try and bring him down, and they try and deceive the audience, the viewers, the population that watch the mainstream media, that the guy is not getting on with the job when he is getting on with the job, so don't be manipulated or deceived by it. Right, so that's all. Catch you later.